If you think learning English will take years, then you can turn off this podcast right now. No, learning English is not something that takes years, as people believe. In this video, I will explain how you can bring your English to a good level in about 6 months. If you listen carefully from beginning to end, you can also improve your English. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Mr. English Teacher. Yes, as I mentioned, I will explain step by step how you can take your English learning process to a completely different level in just 6 months. So let's examine this in detail. Most of my students complain to me by saying, "Teacher, I've been trying to learn English since primary school, since middle school. I've given at least 5 years of my life, at least 10 years, even 15 years, and I still couldn't learn English, I still can't speak." Actually, these periods are very serious lengths of time, but there are very important points that are being missed. Let's look at them together. In fact, if you live in English every day, if you are surrounded by English every day, English will naturally show itself. If you learn English day by day, step by step, and use English every day, after a while you will start speaking English. This does not require 5 years or 10 years. 6 months is more than enough. So how can you improve your English in 6 months? What should you do every day? How do you keep your motivation during this process? How do you continue consistently and with discipline during this time? Let me explain these. Step 1. Living in English. Immersion. Immersion means completely diving into the language and living in it. It means carrying English with you at every moment of the day. For example, studying English for just half an hour and then closing the book is not immersion. Real immersion starts when you begin your day by listening to something in English. This can be a podcast, watching a video, or even listening to a simple song. Along with this, when you are alone at home, you should speak English. Whatever you are doing at that moment, instead of explaining it in your native language, you should explain it to yourself in English. For example, you should say things like, "I'm making coffee," "I'm preparing my clothes," "I'm going outside" out loud to yourself. Besides that, when you are walking, you should start thinking in English about the things you see around you. For example, sentences like, "The sky is blue," "The weather is rainy," "There are many people walking on the street." Yes, all of these may seem simple, but each of them is a very valuable and effective technique. Step 2. Listening. Fuel for the brain. If you start and end your day by listening to something in English, your brain will naturally begin to transform, and this transformation will reflect very positively on you. You can think of listening as fuel for the brain. The more you listen, the faster and better your brain develops. Listening to something in English while drinking your morning coffee, while running, while talking with friends, or while cleaning your house will help your ear get used to English, and you will learn by living it. Yes, in the first days you may not understand much, or the first days may be difficult for you, but over time, as you get used to it, you will really like the results. Step 3. Speaking, training the mouth. Most people wait to be perfect before speaking English, but this is completely wrong. Native English speakers do not speak English perfectly either. Let's realize this first. And don't think, "I will speak when my English gets better." No, you will speak now, even if you are alone. For example, explain what you are doing right now. When you go for a walk, describe your surroundings. Explain what ingredients you put into your food while cooking. Each of these is a very effective tactic. And now pay attention, I will tell you the most powerful method, the shadowing technique. I have made many videos about the shadowing technique. You can find them on my channel. Shadowing means repeating the sentence you hear instantly. It helps you understand the words, sentences, sounds, rhythm, and tone you listen to. If you speak using the shadowing technique every day for 6 months, it is impossible for you not to be speaking after 6 months. Step 4. Thinking in English. If you constantly translate in your head while speaking, of course you will speak slowly. But if you think in English while speaking, your speech becomes faster, more natural, and your confidence increases. To think in English, give yourself 5 minutes every day. During these 5 minutes, ask yourself simple basic questions like, what will I eat for breakfast? Where will I go today? What do I need to buy for myself? After thinking about these in your head, say them out loud to yourself. Right now, this may seem very simple to you, but it is such an effective method that after 6 months, when you notice the change in yourself, you will be proud of yourself. Step 5. Keeping the mind strong. Is the only reason for not being able to speak English just a lack of vocabulary? Of course not. Our mind is perhaps the biggest obstacle in front of whether we can speak English or not. Our mind tells us things like, I can't learn, I speak slowly, I can't speak English. But when we do not listen to these thoughts, even being able to speak English imperfectly is a very good thing for us, and it will affect our mind positively. So instead of thinking negative thoughts every day, we need to make affirmations like, I am learning, I am improving, I am getting better every day. We need to repeat these sentences every day continuously. These are not just motivation, they are like fuel for our brain. Yes, we have come to the end of our video. In this video, I explained how you can improve your English in about 6 months and what steps you should follow. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. As I mentioned in the video, start this 6-month period today and start learning English, listening every day, speaking every day, and thinking in English every day. As the first step, I want you to write 3 words you learned today in the comments. Remember, success does not come from motivation, it comes from discipline. If you work every day consistently, after 6 months you may be able to speak English fluently. Yes, until we meet in the next video, take care of yourselves. Goodbye.